Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the Den. If you're not familiar with the Den, well, I guess it kind of makes sense. Here we discuss everything naturally. DEN. I am your host, Sir Edward Honcho. No, I'm not an official knight, but it is nighttime in my little pseudo environment. I hope all of you are doing well. Okay, this is the greatest conversation on the entire internet. So if you got here by chance or by choice, lucky you. And the reason why I say this is the greatest conversation in all of the internet, no matter where you go, is because of you wonderful people who join the Den conversation each and every single night, except for Saturdays. But, you know, as we've gotten back to this regularly scheduled thing, I love chopping up with y'all. I really enjoy it. But it's definitely time to start kicking this thing up a notch, right? There's so much more we can do, so much more to speak on. My little handy dandy notebook. You can't see it because it's all, well, you kind of barely see it. Anyway, let's see what we got joining us. We're going to get to a good conversation tonight. It's better, feels better. All right, yeah, feel like a wild man, a Tarzan, if you will. How are you? Get the bot cracking, crack-a-lacking, and excuse me. Yeah, all that good stuff. Pardon me. All right. 17 with the, what is it, etymology of the language this evening. Cultured, aka the Don of the Discord. Adam Gantier. How are you doing this evening, sir? Jason S. is what is it? How do you get a wrench? Just let Broderick say enough dumb stuff and I just give somebody a wrench. Is Broderick has to beg for a wrench like 13 times, and on the 13th time, I just give somebody else a wrench. That's kind of how it works. Miss Maria, the real Maria G. I didn't think it was at first, but I'm point proven, and taken. The real Maria G joining us this evening. I mean, I was like, when we get a little bit more growth, I'll probably have something. Gontier, gone with the wind, if you will. It did. Me too. I just knew it was gonna be Edman or somebody calling in, just fucking around, and the fact that it was the real Maria, extremely freaking surprising. The bot's on double duty. Let me close it out. 335. What's the motherfucking deal? Peace. I'm laughing, dog, because I know 335 was there. I'm trying to think who else was there. When we watched that video, that fat white guy who was talking about the GOP being just like the Taliban, and then he farted in the middle of his TikTok and like just did not acknowledge it. Reminded me of the time that Shaq Kush farted and tried to blame it on Scotty. And so, and I love you too, Miss Maria. I'm sending my love wherever you may be internationally. And blame it on Scotty, bro. Like, Scotty was highly offended. He just really did. And then Jason S was there because he recorded it. It was disgusting. Let's get it. Let's talk about some stuff. We're going to talk about holding them accountable. And you say, Honcho, well, who is them? Who are you talking about specifically? Well, specifically, I'm talking about a certain group of people. And we will discuss that group when we get to the conversation. But, you know, we got plenty of videos to break down. Oh, shit. I need to call Shaq Kush. And, if Scotty was farting like that, it was about time to put him down. Shaq, as in Shaquille, like Shaquille O'Neal. I gotta come up with some rankings and stuff for the bot. I gotta get the bots and all that stuff back in order. But I mean, they're kind of there, but they still could use some work. Would you say what group we're talking about? I'll get to that. We got plenty of videos to discuss. We got plenty of shenaniganery in the world. So instead of wasting time, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. John Reed got cut. No surprise there. Why are you talking? I was about to say, yeah, all right, I'm gonna let you make it. I was about to say, what the hell are you talking about sports in here? Dag nabbit. All right. Oh, the crate challenge has gone crazy. Did you know the crate challenge is a race-based thing, right? We know. Here's the crazy part. Like, y'all know I lost. I didn't lose. I turned in my black card because apparently, I'm just not woke enough. I'm a coon, and all these other things, right? And that's okay. Like, I embrace it because it doesn't mean fucking anything. Like, so whatever. But I saw a video of a dude, swole ass white dude, do the crate challenge, right? Him and his old lady and some other random dude. And he was like eating some food. He did a couple of curls at the top of the fucking pyramid and then walked down it. And niggas got mad. Angry. Like, got mad. What white people only gotta take the stuff that we do. Like, really? This is where we are. This is racism now. This is like, niggas is so upset about nothing. But y'all had no problem. We had several white crackheads do it. The white crackhead, I think she broke her arm or some shit. Nobody was saying, why are white people doing this shit? Oh, she broke her arm. I saw another one, right? And I may or may not show any more crate challenges. We'll see. You know, this was a CIA plot. It's like COINTELPRO. Crates on sale for 99 cents and shit. Like, this is a thing. Like, it's super crazy, right? But this is what I'm saying. Like, these are the niggas I can't relate to. Like, if this is where we're at, if this is oppression, well, shit. Good grief. I mean, I don't even know. It's just like, this is what you're mad about. You're mad that white people are doing the crate challenge and did it successfully without falling, right? Niggas got mad. Well, and then on the thing, they go, well, this chick shitted on y'all. She did it in heels. Like, what? One, she took way longer. Right now, she was wear heels, which was stupid. So she'd have fell and bust her ass, but that's her own fucking fault. Like, y'all remember that meme? That meme that comes out like every year with the black woman and she got the bag on her shoulder and she's like stepping over all this stuff into 2020, into the new year, and it's like stepping over haters and all this stuff. She looked just like this. She just should have slung a fucking bag over. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back and find the video. I'm gonna make a meme of it myself. Right? Then they got mad. Oh yeah. Oh, the rules are it's supposed to be on grass. Ain't nobody say that shit when a nigga bust his ass when we watched last night behind the restaurant or whatever the fuck. Like, the motherfuckers just, the goalposts move. Like, this is what I'm saying. When you can't find real racism, you got to start making them, you're doing the crate challenge wrong in a racist way. Like, come on, man. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we're definitely winning that. Kill niggas and blame the man for it. Those goddamn cops. It's the cops' fault. It's all the cops killing the niggas. Even though 13 niggas in my hood died yesterday. You know, we ain't gonna snitch, though. It's the cops. They beat up a nigga one time when he was shooting at him. It's like crazy stuff. Yeah, oh man. Like, and that's what I say, like, get over it. Like, if you got problems, figure out what the root of your real issues are and get the fuck over it. Like, it's a you issue. You're not doing well in life. It's a you fucking issue. It's not no magic mystical white man on a crate doing barbell sets oppressing you. You know what I'm saying? Ah, Broderick. Interesting. Broderick. Mr. Pig Picture Pusher. Anyway, and this is what I'm saying. This is what niggas like. I read the comments. I'm like, bro, like, this is what y'all mad about. Like, I got nothing for it. Like, I'm gonna go full Larry Elder. I'm gonna be Honcho Elder. Like, they talking about Larry Elder is the face of whites, but like, that's what I'm saying. We talk about accountability, right? And I talk about anti-accountability. We're gonna talk about some people. We're talking about anti-accountability, and then Broderick pops up. But let's watch some videos, then we'll get into it. Y'all know I'm gonna go in. That's what I do. That's what I do. I go in my house and go to sleep. That's what I do. What y'all want? Y'all want some violence? I got violence. This nigga Broderick sent pig pictures. All right, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I said I was going to show y'all that 4-parter today. So we'll see a young player in the game. But again, I'm going to show you all the BLM stuff you need to see because, you know, white people are out here running around crazy, just beating niggas up and taking stuff from them and doing wild shit. What y'all want first? I usually, you know, sometimes I be giving y'all a choice. Sometimes I just be doing my own thing. What do y'all want? Y'all want violence or y'all want? Oh, I didn't edit this one. Okay, maybe make sure I don't show this motherfucker. Because I did not edit that one, and there's titty in that one. I might just post that in the fucking Discord. Y'all want violence? Y'all want wokeness? Y'all want to get the woke out the way? Say the violence for last. Mike, what's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the crazy shit. Larry Elder is the black face of white supremacy. Like, just say you ain't got nothing to say. I showed the fake. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all some gangster shit. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all some real live gangster shit. Y'all ain't ready for this shit right here, cuz.
You know what the fuck it is? It's blood shit, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck your set, nigga. Fuck whatever you rap to, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Hit my big homie up, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Who's your big homie, kid?
Nigga, my big homie's ASAP, nigga. What you wanna do? You can hit my dad up too, bitch.
Excuse the fuck out of you? Who are you? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm calling my dad right now.
Call your dad.
I'm paying my dad right now.
You're gonna, oh yeah?
Yup.
Your dad needs to whoop your fucking
My
ass.
dad won't let handle it.
Yeah, that's
Oh, clearly.
obviously. I'm
My
done
dad
with
won't
this
let
shit.
handle it. You know what the fuck it is? It's blood shit, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck your set, nigga. Fuck whatever you rap to, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Hit my big homie up, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Who's your big homie, kid?
Nigga, my big homie's ASAP, nigga. What you wanna do? You can hit my dad up too, bitch.
Excuse the fuck out of you? Who are you? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm calling my dad right now.
Call your
I'm
dad.
paying my dad right now.
You're gonna, oh yeah?
Yup.
Your dad needs to whoop your fucking
My
ass.
dad won't let handle it.
Yeah, that's
Oh, clearly.
obviously. I'm
My
done
dad
with
won't
this
let
shit.
handle it. You know what the fuck it is? It's blood.
Gang. So this gang shit over here. Gang shit. Nah, I don't even know. He went from gang to like spoiled kid. I'm calling my dad. Call my dad right now. Like, I don't know what just happened. That was the fastest gang. That reminded me, y'all remember the video? See, the other day, you know, I was busy or whatever, but today I got time, cuz. That was the greatest video. You know, I was on some cool shit, you know, but today I got time, cuz. The fucking walk. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Woo! There's real blood shit over here. Oh man. I only got a little bit of violence. That's violence. I think this is violence. I want to say this is violence. Let's see what this is. I don't know. This might have been one we watched already. Let's see. Oh, no. I gotta save this one. This is not the one I want to share yet. This is when we're going to talk about. I'm going to talk about some things. I'm going to talk about some things on this. Start off. Let's see what the kids are doing in school. Them niggas ain't never seen Jordan play ever in their life. Thinking LeBron James is gonna fucking where's all this anger coming from? you can't tell, these are multiple angles of the same fight. Okay. Also, like, I'm really mad about the kids wearing Jordan. Like, they don't know who the fuck Jordan is. These motherfuckers grew up in the LeBron era. These motherfuckers weren't even alive when Jordan played. And really wearing them like this shows you how brainwashed motherfuckers is. Like, only old niggas should be wearing Jordans. Like, it should have some nostalgia to it. Like, if you're an illegal immigrant, you probably shouldn't be wearing Jordans. You old nigga, yeah, you a young nigga, you weren't alive when Jordan existed, excuse me. Probably shouldn't fucking, when he did this like he did. Like, when he played, you shouldn't be wearing no fucking Jordans, but, you know, again, they see their other motherfuckers seeing that shit. Remember that video I showed y'all the other day? The dude said, all these black ass parents taking their black ass kids to these white ass schools gonna need some black ass therapy. Who the fuck gonna need a real therapy, bro? These motherfuckers having fucking gang initiation fights every motherfucking day. The school that barely started showed y'all some shit every fucking day. Right? Exactly. Full future bull. Oh, it's gonna be plenty of that. But like what I'm saying is just like, bro, this is what's going. You don't think this is trauma? This is normalized, dog. Like, you ain't there to fucking learn. You there for a fucking fashion show and a fight. Trust me, I get it. I get it. I had a few altercations in my school days. You know, yeah, like I said, they were reserved generally for certain times. You catch a motherfucker after school, hit the park. You know what I'm saying? There's usually a brawl or something like that going down. So I'm not going to act all holier than now because there was no cameras for the shit. But it's just like, the shit is wild. Like, now that I see things in a different perspective, like, it's fucking wild. Like, this shit is crazy. This is some real live nigga shit. Anyway, let's finish watching the fight from multiple viewing angles, like a UFC fight. There's fucking all this fucking hair, dog. Like, get the fuck, like, I don't know if I'm Honcho. All you always talking about the goddamn, because the shit looks retarded. That's a word I hardly ever use. It just looks stupid. It's so fucking dumb that anybody thinks they look good with this fucking shit hanging out their fucking head all over the place. They pay more value than that shit on the outside of their fucking skull than what's inside their fucking skull. The more that shit is on the outside, the dumber they are on the inside. It's almost like a scientific proven fucking fact. The longer, the yacky, the probably more tacky. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, like, that's why I hate this shit. Like, it's not even about necessarily to the look. It's the mental disorder that goes with the shit. Because you see it every time I show it to y'all. Every time I show you this off-the-wall shit, you can either say, we can talk about black women got an issue, or maybe it's black women wear too much weave, or maybe it's just the women with weave that have an issue. But you see that there is a correlation with this shit. Because when I go through all these videos that pop up on my time, you don't see natural women fucking doing this shit. Like, it's an overwhelming 99.99%, whether they be fucking kids in school that never learn, and it's their fucking parents that do this shit, because that's where they fucking get it from. Like, they never learn to appreciate their own fucking shit that grows out of their head, so they put more stake in going buying some bullshit. They'll cut off everything else to go buy that bullshit to put in their head so they can sit on their fucking couch and look dumb and blame the white man for every fucking thing. But yet they got this fucking European here, you stabbing and killing to put that shit in your fucking head. Literally robbing motherfuckers. I showed y'all the shit. I don't know if I showed that in here. I mean, it was a case with a 19-year-old that killed two motherfuckers over some fucking weed. Motherfuckers was robbing weed delivery services. Motherfuckers robbed these fucking Asian hair stores. Robbed the store. I want to say it was one in Houston or somewhere in the South. Not that long ago, actually, an actual black-owned one. Because you know the Asians own all of them. I don't care. Get your money. But, you know, everybody talking, oh, we need more black stores because the Asians treat us bad. And as soon as one opened up, y'all robbed a motherfucker. Who was a Destiny Harrison up in Baltimore, opened her own little fucking store. What did they do? They robbed the bitch. Even I said the bitch robbed her fucking shit. Then she tried to go back and get it. They beat her up. She tried to get laws to help her out. They went in the store and shot her in the fucking head over some fucking weed. Who else does this? And then when I say this shit, Oh, well, white women wear extensions too, Honcho. White women wear extensions. They not gonna put no fucking Marley weave in their fucking head. They not finna go switch the shit up. You don't see no Asian women wearing no funky afro shit. Like, it's just like, and don't get me wrong, I love the afro. I love the whole black power fro, whatever shit. A broad with a black power fro is better than any of this shit you showing me here, right? I'll take her. She could be out of shape, dysfunctional in every other manner. I'd rather the bitch with the fro than the bitch with this shit in here, because this shit shows me mental fucking problem. I don't care how anybody fucking feel about it. Don't give a fuck. You will not convince me other fucking wise. And it gets rooted and deeply ingrained in the fucking kids from when they yay high, because they see their mama doing the shit, and they fucking slapping perm and shit all across their fucking skull, burning their fucking heads up, fucking their hairlines up, fucking their edges off for a look. And then the motherfuckers you trying to look like you blaming is racist to you and blaming you blaming them for every fucking thing. Get the fuck out of here. I'll be the coon if that's what that means. Like, that shit don't make no fucking sense. The shit is retarded. How the niggas got more real hair than they do? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How the fuck the niggas got more real hair than these motherfuckers do? You see fucking horsehair flying all over the motherfucker. I had red, pink, and all this other unnatural ass, weird ass shit. Heidi's here. Yeah, I'd rather fucking Beyonce with the damn Austin Powerful than any of the shit she'd be wearing any other fucking time. The lovely Miss Sarah Lou joining us this evening. That's what I'm saying. But you tell me what the bald-headed lip wrist dude the other day, telling me all the black-ass kids, little black-ass parents going to the white schools, they gonna have some black-ass therapy. The black-ass therapy probably beat their ass like these kids be fucking doing. But see, you say this shit, you call this shit out, oh, you a coon. Not the motherfuckers doing this shit to each other. They're not the problem. I'm the problem for speaking of it. That's nigga logic for me. Where my little white blood homie? You need to call his daddy on all these motherfuckers. So, I don't want to get all the violence out the way, because I'm going to tell you where all that shit right there, all that shit stems from. I'm going to show y'all exactly where it comes from. This is somebody you guys should be familiar with. We watched some videos of this person the other day. Remember? The preschool teacher?
I've been getting a lot of very hateful comments on my videos. I'm not going to call out anybody particularly. It's not worth my energy. The thing that's really made me upset, though, is I have been notified that somebody, actually multiple people, have been taking my videos and using it to push forward their hate speech, using it to push forward misinformation about the LGBTQ plus community, about what is considered developmentally appropriate practice, either out of willful ignorance, spite, hate, whatever. So recently, I've been getting a lot of very hateful comments.
So, like, what was the point you were making? Willful ignorance, that's not it. This is it. That's it right there. That's the whole thing. It's a terrible start, but y'all know what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, so let me stop. I have too much fun with the damn dilly-dally. no willful ignorance. It's not hate. It's anything. It's none of these things. It's you're pushing these weird things to these children whose parents. I'm gonna say most parents, because like I said, you got. You know, if y'all ever watching the Kwame videos, he talked about some shit called the Go Along, Get Along gang, and it was a group of, you know, people in the entertainment industry and stuff. But I think most of society is like that. People are afraid to address shit they don't like because they don't want to be ostracized. Well, people don't want conflict. People don't want to have conversation. Well, I don't want people to not like me. So I'll just go with it because everybody else is doing it. Like, man, fuck that, bro. Like, you know, this shit is terrible for your fucking kids. You know, you're taking these kids to these drag shows for what? What benefit does a kid get from a drag queen reading to them that's more than their own parents read to them? Like, I will only accept a person taking their kids to the drag queen show if they are willing to admit that they're illiterate. Then they could justify it to me. I was like, oh, okay, well, you can't read. Okay, well, that makes a little bit of sense. If you have the capability of reading, you're just a lazy, shitty parent with nothing to fucking do. Like, you're taking it to these again, you know, it is whatever. So I thought she was actually going to say something. I didn't watch the video. I thought, like I said, I try not to watch too many of the videos. I want to be entertained too, damn it. And she said a whole bunch of times, people are taking my videos and you should be happy. You're getting the attention you want. Like, that's what it is. People just want to put shit out and hope everybody likes everything that they fucking do. And then as soon as you catch a little conflict, somebody's not with your bullshit, then it's all of a sudden a problem. It's hate. It's everybody should like me because I'm different. That's what happens when you surround yourself in certain echo chambers.
I know people hate micro labels in like the LGBTQ plus community.
Every time I say it. I mean, are you that desperate? Do you have to advertise? That's another thing I don't understand, right? Like, if you're comfortable in your whole thing, like you have to advertise. Part of the rainbow community, you always see the bracelets, and you know, I see doormats, I see shirts, I see you see apparently the hair is a thing now, right? You know, they're looking like Takashi. His hideous glasses. We see the things in all of them, right? Why is it that it's never anybody who looks like your standard American citizen? And you could say it could be a blue collar worker, white collar worker, whatever, that ever has any messages like this to say. There's never people who just no piercings, just standard haircut, just kind of whatever, and say, hey, you know what? I think the LGBT community is getting mistreated because of, you know, this, and this. And there are people like that who are gay. There are people like that who are in this spectrum or whatever you want to call it. I guarantee it there are. But why don't they ever make videos? Why aren't they ever crying out about something? It's always the people with the accessories. It's always the people with the additions. It's always the people with the bull ring BS, right? It's always the extreme need for attention. It's always the people who don't fit the standard idea of beauty. You can call it, it's a European standard of beauty. It don't even fit the quote unquote black standard of beauty, right? Always got to do some extreme shit because they never felt like they fit in. They never felt like they got that attention that they wanted. So they figure, hey, I can go to this other group, I can do some outrageous shit, and people are going to pay attention to me because I'm doing crazy stuff. So, hey, look at me. If I'm just like everybody else, you know, I can't stand out. I can't be anything. This is my real me is some animal pronoun. My real me is, you know, clown hair. My real me is piercing up my face because I feel like I'm an entity of another realm, even though I walk on 2 feet. And anyway, let's finish the rest of the video. Disgusted.
But I came across this micro label definition in the asexual spectrum because this person commented on my video and I was like, ooh, and I looked it up. It's called plesiosexuality. It's
Then you notice, like, the crazy thing about it too is, like, most of them don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, we've seen so many of these extra additional whatever videos, and they don't even know the fucking words to identify or just find. Then you got a bunch of them. I made this new word today. Yeah, it has no basis anywhere in history. It doesn't. It really has no roots, definition. But it sounds good. It makes me feel good about myself because I made up a word, so think I'm special. Like, can't even pronounce. At least learn to pronounce the shit. If you the shit, learn how to pronounce the fucking shit you are, right? But you expect somebody else to buy into these things and know all this other shit. But you can't even pronounce the shit that you claim to fucking be. You can't even take the time and effort to figure out what the fuck you are. Y'all expect other people who have no association, no identification, no need to even understand any of this shit to buy into it. You can't pronounce it yourself. Go in the mirror, practice it a couple of times. Palacios, Texas, paleontology, whatever the fuck the word is. Learn it, and then maybe you can inform people instead of getting mad when people don't know what the fuck you're talking about because none of y'all can fucking say the shit your fucking selves. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people have, it's the same thing with the Pope. People don't take care of themselves, but expect other people to go out of their way to make them more comfortable because I've never taken care of my health until now, but with the possibility me and my decades of bad decisions could put me in a very bad situation. You need to do something about your health that you don't want to do so I feel better about my decision. Like, this is the same shit. It's the same fucking boat, bro.
I mean, someone who doesn't mind performing sexual acts on another person, but they don't want that person to perform sexual acts on them. It can cause them to be like sex repulsed. Like if someone does perform sexual acts on them. And like, I love this label because it applies to me. If I do.
Nah, no fucking shit. We just figured you were just gonna talk about it just to hip us to some new shit. Who would have thought? Who'd have thought it? Like, what if you get boogers with that thing? Like, what if you get boogers and that shit? Like, how do you know if you don't have a booger or you just your fucking ring is rusty? Like, how can you tell? Disgusting.
If I do decide to like engage in sexual acts with my partner, this is how I feel. Like I don't want to be touched. I don't have the desire. If I'm touched, I completely lose interest, but like I don't mind getting off my partner. I know.
But I got worse shit. I got way worse shit. Just stay tuned. I watched this shit, so now y'all gotta watch it. So this is where we're at. But yeah, I'm telling you that one video. I got that one video I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna have to go in when we start talking about accountability. It's gonna get real weird, so I hope y'all are ready. I don't know what this is, but this sounds like illegal, and this person's probably go to jail. I don't even know what it is. Let's check it out.
I was a camp counselor for 1 week and turned an entire cabin of 13-year-olds into leftists. Here's how. It started on day one when the kids of their own volition decided to have an election to see who would be president of the cabin. They had me track votes anonymously, and I may have broken the tie in favor of the obviously queer kid. Another kid who was weirdly obsessed with Russian history then asked if he could be Mikhail Gorbachev to the cabin, to which I said, I don't think so. You could be Karl Marx, though. He was thrilled. The kids then, somewhat clumsily, started discussing the merits of their communist government. It probably would have ended there, but on day 2, the president told me that he had trouble sleeping the night before and asked me if I had anything to read. I had exactly one book with me, The ABCs of Socialism. This kid read the entire book in one night. The next day, another kid asked for it, and then another. By day 4, Karl Marx proposed that our cabin cheer be the communist cabin, where everyone is equal, and everyone agreed.
So, said he deliberately broke the tie in favor of the queer kid, right? So he rigged the election, something you might not be familiar with, and then got the queer kid to do his bidding, basically. He basically indoctrinated him and got him to do his bidding. That guy is a capital P, and those kids are going to have stories to tell eventually. I'm not trust a motherfucker that look like that around my life. Ain't no camp for no fucking kid though. Like, again, that's why they got to indoctrinate them young while they're young and impressionable. And fucking, where they realize none of this shit fucking makes sense. And weirdo touched me because he said we were equal. Piece of shit. This is tough stuff, bro. This is really tough. Speaking of corrupt elections.
I got my ballot and I'm ready to vote. No, 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 no. He got shots and arms and a surplus too. Let's keep California blue. Baby got ballot.
So how y'all doing this evening? Like literally said nothing. Fucking dingbats, bro. These people get say so in our society. If I could say the things I really want to say, I gotta figure out how much this fucking server is gonna cost so I can start having some real streams and say the things I want to say. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. So I watched this one I'm finna show y'all, and it makes absolutely no sense to me. John, what's going on? Oh no, we haven't started bashing. Well, we bashed a bunch of black kids. I did go in. I'm not gonna lie, I did go in. A bunch of weave and shit. So there's that. Brian Roach, what's the motherfucking deal? Trillmatic, I'll shout you out, but if not, what's the motherfucking deal? A little low? Alright, give me just a second.
The phrase biological woman is completely meaningless because being a woman is a social state, not a biological one. Womanhood is socially constructed, and as such, it's not based on biology, it's based on societal recognition. It would be like saying I'm biologically an American citizen. It doesn't make any sense because...
You don't make any sense. You make absolutely no sense. You like proposed this illogical argument and then made this fucking illogical correlation to the argument, but you stated it in such a manner that it just you didn't stumble upon it. So it sounds like if you really weren't paying attention, like that's a good point he's fucking make. He made absolutely no sense whatsoever. And if I'm just
American citizenship isn't based on biology, it's based on societal recognition.
You just made this thing.
If the original commenter meant to say trans women aren't cis women, then yes, I agree. But the problem is, I don't know anyone who disagrees with that.
Yeah. I ain't never seen no pussy. This motherfucker get bussy. Yeah, I mean, they're women, bro. Like, I wonder if that's what they do now. That's what motherfuckers do. They're chicks, bro. So yeah, I get all kind of hot chicks, and they're talking about a bunch of transgenders. Yeah, I'm a hot chick at the club, bro. Yeah, I'm talking about pussy. You talking about pussy? Fucking dude. That shit made no sense. Like none. There was no validity in any of the points that he made. Just word salad. I say things in complete sentences, so trust me. I guess. I don't know. All right, we got a little bit more weird shit to get, then we're gonna get to the point I want to make. I'm actually do this fucking 4-part thing. I haven't even watched it, but I want to see it. Young play it in the game. Let's get these weirdos out the way real quick.
I am non-binary. I hope everyone knows that we need to protect the women and children has been used against marginalized people for most of human history. These comments upset me because it's anti-trans, of course, but also it strikes me as anti-your own daughters, anti-young people, anti-women. If you are a young person, if you're a daughter, if you are a woman, would you do me a favor? Please let all of the men in your life know that you can take care of yourself. Let them know you don't need protecting, and that you especially don't want protection if it means erasing trans people from public life.
Again, people saying nothing. That was fucking threw up in my mouth a little bit. Like, this motherfucker's jealous because you don't get to, like, this is what happens. These are, you know, the structure is gone. If y'all don't ever get what I mean when I say structurally weak-wristed, you know, there's a visual for you. But again, those types want to erase women. Probably want to erase the kids too because they can't have them. And so, yeah, tell you don't want to be protected because the trans are not included. You probably bench more than me, nigga. Like, protect your goddamn self. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, just because you in your head don't want to play the role that you were biologically given, don't try to fuck it up for the others who actually do, who realize there are some differences, right? There are plenty of differences between the sexes. I don't care how much testosterone a motherfucker pump up and how much hair she get on her fucking face. You ever see, like, the women who become men, they never compete in men's sports successfully? Like, never? Oh, that is so crying. They're terrible. But they never compete in men's sports successfully. But yet, vice versa, you get these fucking, what was that character that Jim Carrey used to play? Oh my God. Little ponytails and shit in Living Color. I can't think of the name right now. But you get a bunch of motherfuckers who look like that, right? You get a bunch of motherfuckers who look like that and they go play women's sports and succeed, except for the one who was in the Olympics. That motherfucker fucked it up. How do you fry that, right? But this is what I'm saying. Cooper's still gay. I wish. Oh, man, look. Those things hate kids. Those things only. Vera de Milo, yes. Thank you, Studio Match. See, we got to start being like, I got to start being smart about the terminology I use in certain conversations. So when we address certain types, the Vera de Milos of the world, don't want you to protect your women, right? Tell them you don't need protecting because we want to go in your bathroom. You don't need any help. Like, get the fuck out of here. God damn. We live in a sick country. You see these other countries ain't even entertaining this shit. This shit would be a joke at any other time in history, but here we are.
So many reasons I can think of off the top of my head why Americans are addicted to air conditioning.
So many reasons, but the most infuriating one is that our buildings are built wrong. In a great stitch, Desiree Stevens talked about how it was because of white supremacy and colonialism. Indigenous people had air conditioning through streams of water built underneath the ground, or in ways that worked with the natural landscape, such as building in the shade. And there are so many more examples from what we call vernacular architecture. For example, wind catchers from Iran. A famously hot place, these were incredibly effective cooling systems. These traditional Malay houses are designed to be porous that allow for cross-ventilation. Here's another self-ventilating house from southern Turkey. So if the colonizers had not killed everybody and learned how they could naturally cool their buildings, we might not need air conditioning. So when y'all are like, oh, it doesn't matter the field of architecture is based in white supremacy, it's still like great design. It's bad design because we have to burn oil to not get heat stroke to live in these stupid buildings because you won't respect vernacular architecture.
Well, she says in her AC cooled house, but she'll justify it, right? Because I have to, because that's the way society is. You're so fucking smart. She'll build you one of those fucking huts and you won't have to worry about it, right? This gives you the ability to live anywhere, not just under some fucking mountain, right? Under the mesa, right? Not all of us want to live in fucking New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? What do you do in your car? Just roll the windows down? Yeah, we'd be able to ride in our cars with our windows down and, you know, and we could have AC designed cars, vernacular, architecturally structured cars. Like, get the fuck out. Like, this is what I'm saying. And then the fucking motherfucker, I just feel like ACs are white supremacy. Why you go? I'd like to see you go somewhere for 15 minutes without air. This motherfucker, get the fuck up. God damn it. Why you fucking eat your fucking Mickey D's in your AC? Piece of shit. People complain about shit they're fucking actively participating in. Shit is so fucking stupid.
Kids are a lot smarter than you think they are. When I first came out as trans to my son and kind of explained to him that process, I first started with a conversation about gender, just to see kind of where he was at with that understanding. He's 3. So when I asked him, I first started talking to him about boys and girls and like who was a boy, who was a girl. So I first started with his aunties, his uncles, his other mom. Are they a boy? Are they a girl? And he took that in stride. He knew exactly what he was saying. He was a little bit more slow going with understanding that he and she and how that works with gender. But in general, he had that fine. So when it came time to explain to him about myself, I asked if I was a boy or girl, and he said boy. He saw the gender signifiers. I wasn't even... Yeah, he saw the gender signifiers. He understood. But I corrected him. I said, no, actually, I'm a girl. And he said, a girl. And then he hasn't made that mistake since.
The kid didn't make the mistake. He didn't make any mistake.
When I explained to him about gender and me being trans, I told him I was a boy, and then I became a girl. And he said, oh, you became a girl? I said, yes. And then he wanted to go play with his blocks, because kids aren't dumb. They understand, and they're not confused about this. This isn't going to be world-shattering to them.
Fucking America's doomed, bro. It's a wrap. It's over. Enjoy it while you can, because it is downhill. We're snowball effect. It's all downhill. You know what I'm saying? Good grief, bro. You quit a job didn't have AC. I don't blame you. You gotta have, like in Texas, you gotta have air. If you don't, you're dead. You're dead, man. It's over. America's down. It's down. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's see if we can figure out if this gentleman still understands the proper roles here. Let's see what's going on.
Get up, get out, get up and get out. Get up and get out. So now you get your ass up too, Jalen. Get up. Get the fuck y'all think this is? Get the fuck up. You better hit me with that little eye. I swear to God.
This shit is funny as fuck.
One, the person recording is a cock blocker with a capital C and a capital B. It's how you in the fucking room before the person with the mama with the stick and shit, because you hating.
They said, I swear to God, I'm finna get up.
I'm up. Get up. Get up.
Man, you scared to walk by.
Hey, for real, hell your ass too. You wasn't scared when you done it. Well, why do you manipulate their mind like that? They don't go together, cuz. We all cool. Get up!
See, why they gotta be the young man manipulating their mind? Why they ain't manipulate him? He's just a young player in the game, trying to find his way.
We up. We're
not getting we up.
I don't want to stay with him when I walk up the road. Get up, and I'm not fucking playing. Now I gotta go.
I'm saying all this shit, and you got a little baby just wandering around.
Kelly, she thought this kid.
He did.
I'm gonna tell you how you got me fucked up, man. What? I don't even screw in my goddamn house. We fucking. No, I'm saying you you gotta be. I don't know who the fuck you think you is. You got two bitches up in the goddamn bed. Like you King Honcho or some goddamn.
He is King Honcho. He got a video.
The camera person is pissing me the fuck off. Cock blocker, hating ass, but see, let a young nigga shine, man. You don't want to let a nigga be great.
And your man said,
this shit is funny. This needs to be a world star because we would get paid. Do y'all hear me?
I'm finna start whacking some asses.
Man,
she mad, they mad 'cause they ain't getting no action. Let me let that young man do anything. Yeah, he trying to do his thing. He a young player in the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just hating, and then got the little player light, got his little lights on. You know what I'm saying? He finessing, and she coming there hating. Whoever this car, it's probably like a sister or something. We need to put this on world star. Shut your ass up.
I said, who gonna go to jail? Not me. Y'all in my shit.
Man, you still go to jail.
I don't give a fuck. I got bail money. Like you laying up in here like
That go jump the shit out your ass.
This shit gonna jump them. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Y'all get up. Be respectful. Just cause Jalen did.
Be respectful. You can call them all kind of little bitches. You got the baby in the bed. You ain't got no control over your damn household. What you expect?
Respect people don't mean y'all do. Hey. Hey. Get up, get out, get up.
Alright, so that's part one. Let's follow up with this story.
I almost hit his head.
The fuck back.
Man, get us off your fucking camera.
Oh my god, this retarded.
This shit on the small because she been hiding the whole time.
That's all I needed to see. You seen the fucking green ghetto ass, and that bitch ain't got shit to do with herself. So all I need to see was just a hint of hand. That tell me everything I need to know. She going in the boat with the rest of the shit I'm gonna talk about in a minute.
Woo! Yeah, stop recording.
No.
You want to be here? No.
Big guy.
Stop.
Ah!
What the fuck is going on?
I love it, like having a counseling session. We all sitting there like a group session.
I don't know. Yeah, we friends. I don't know.
They didn't do that though. They couldn't have been here no more than 2 hours. Cause mom, I swear to God, I've been up.
Oh, so look at this bitch. So look, this old hating ass, goofy ass. I told you it was a sister or somebody, but I've been up. They couldn't have been here no more than 2 hours. So you supposed to be watching some shit or looking out for some shit. You done fried the game, and so now you trying to throw that nigga under the bus because you ain't doing your motherfucking job. What the fuck you was supposed to be doing? So now you trying to throw the young player in the game under the bus because you was out there fucking off on some fuck shit. Get away.
What you walk out the door for? Bring your black ass back in here.
Black, we know you want. Goddamn.
So, ladies.
Man, she trying to treat y'all like Tony.
No, the fuck I am not. Shut up.
Yeah.
So, we want to know the story from top to bottom.
Y'all ain't gonna go viral today, I'm telling you.
Tell me.
What we telling?
The story. How this happened.
I don't remember the story.
Motherfucker, these motherfuckers so that's what I be telling. This is why these particular women, they sit there and watch the soaps, the stories, the fucking know all the celebrity guys to be watching the reality TV shows. They ain't got shit going on with themselves. They worried about the young man, being a young man out there getting him some business. They want to tell me about what happened. If you was really mad about the shit, you'd had the motherfuckers up out your house. You was threatening them with the sticks and shit. You caught them all kind of little bitches, get them up out the motherfucking house. But now you want to sit down and have a fucking Maury show meeting with they motherfucking. This is the goofy shit I be on because you ain't got no business about yourself.
How Jayla Kanaya miracle happened? All the footage we got is waking up this morning, seeing y'all in the bed. We want to know everything. So who wrote who first and who agreed and
y'all ain't gonna go viral. Y'all ain't gonna go viral. Y'all think that shit funny.
You going viral too, bitch. This is about you.
We just friends. We don't go together. At least we want hunching.
Like me on it.
Yeah.
I done never not one time.
They enjoyed each other. Y'all ain't gonna tell us what happened. Why? Y'all done got caught. Y'all might as well tell it.
Cause you recorded it. What's the point of recording?
Cause I want to look back on this and laugh. Y'all don't know how happy this stuff made me this morning.
So, how much y'all want to wager that the camera person big boned it too? 0 for no, 1 for yes. I want to know what y'all think. Y'all suggest in the chat.
I done woke up. I was in a bad spirit, but when I saw y'all, no. I don't feel like it is. People do this all the time. They just not in the open with it, y'all. So y'all ought to feel proud because y'all brave enough to even.
Don't y'all let her manipulate y'all.
I am not manipulating y'all.
Baby done got in the mix. Now they picking up random babies. Manipples latent. Shit.
Almost hit his head.
You need to control them. That's probably the sister baby. Get not mad about the shit. Like, this shit is terrible. This is nigga shit to the fullest. Part 3.
Y'all gonna tell the story now.
I don't know, baby. I don't know what the fuck going on. Hell no, I don't know.
We trying to figure it out.
Yeah, tough story, Jalen.
Yeah, I ain't worried about the damn baby.
I got shit to say. You hear me? Do you know what I'm talking about?
This who this
Put
about.
the camera on me. Y'all wanna know what really going for call?
We really do. Tell it.
Oh, God.
Well, what he lied, call him out to tell the truth. If y'all just tell the truth, y'all ain't gotta worry about him lying.
I ain't gonna say it, because I want to know who I'm not.
Get the fuck.
Jalen, chill out.
Hey, move away from my school. I know, but boys, I don't know.
Callie, hush. You ruined the video.
Now you gotta start over.
Yeah. The baby crying for their mama, which I'm assuming is the camera person, right? Because it sounded like it was getting closer to her as the baby was saying mama. Talking about hush, you ruining the video. You more concerned about some gossip, some drama, some bullshit than the motherfucking kid. Well, obviously got some kind of little boo-boo or little issue or whatever the fuck got going on. This ain't nothing surprising. You know, but if you say shit like this, you're Conan, aren't you? You just, hey, we ain't the best moms in the world. Just saying. Small, subtle things tell you a whole fucking lot.
So you remember I told you, like, when was that? Yesterday night, Jalen was sitting in the car. He didn't come back till 5 o'clock in the morning. Come find out, he was at the hospital talking to Miracle on the phone, you feel me? He came back at 5 o'clock in the morning, found out, so she texted me, you feel me? Text me on some bullshit, and we was fussing at first, and then she got...
What was y'all saying to each other?
I mean, we was saying a lot of shit, like, we was going...
Can you show some receipt?
Yeah, hold on.
That bitch too acts. That's what I'm saying. This nigga fried herself fucking with this little goofy. You know she was goofy by the way that thing sit on the top of her head. You know she was a goofy one. He fucked herself up, bringing her, inviting her to anywhere near the situation.
Hold on, because we was going deep into the shit. That's what I'm saying, like, deep into the shit, like, what they talking about? We was going deep into the shit. You see them long ass paragraphs? Yeah, we
Did the bitch said they was gonna snatch each other wig off?
No, we didn't get that far. We just came to an agreement. Okay, so I told Jalen about his stuff. She told Jalen about his stuff. So she was like, she said, you want to be my girlfriend? So I'm like, shit, we can be girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Jalen gonna add his stuff and they'll come up and yeah, we can be girlfriend and boyfriend. Y'all can be my bitches. That. First of all, we're not your bitches. We just go together for friends. But before we get any further, this I don't lick coochie. I don't suck titties, I don't suck toes, and I don't lick ass. So don't get twisted. We just friends. That's how the story went.
And what you got to say about these Jalen?
Oh, and how she ended up here. Jalen told me to go get me.
Yeah, because he lied to me last night. Told me he was y'all.
Bitch talk too much. You better not commit no crimes with that bitch. Everybody going to jail. Anyway, part 4. Let's end this. This is terrible. I'm mad I even committed myself to watching this shit. I like want to just like fuck it. Don't even want to watch the rest of the shit.
That's how the story went.
And what you got to say about these Jalen?
Oh, and how she ended up here. Jalen told me to go get me.
Yeah, because he lied to me last night. Told me you was gone with your friend. And then by the time y'all came back, I was asleep.
No, we were both in this bitch sleep.
Yeah, you was curled up like a little bitch. What you got to say about your two friends dissing you, Jay?
Can't whoop my ass.
They can jump the shit out your ass.
And I see goddamn steep.
Oh, that steep? Oh, they just say nobody can call you. Just to get somebody's car.
He couldn't even buy his own goddamn self a car.
Look, I can show you messages. I'm by y'all car. We gonna get an apartment together. That this, that that. Y'all, don't
They is lying.
Bro, oh God, just go there because it's some messages. You
got the receipts.
We got the receipts.
I want to see the receipts. Come here.
Hold on. What did that
nigga went from pimp to simp super fast, bro.
message to my son? It's a Honda.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Y'all in a group message?
Yeah.
Lord, it say my babes.
Guess who named it, Miracle? Wait a minute.
These real receipts now.
Little kid over there fucking himself up. Don't nobody give a shit. Little kid just about to end it all. They worry about some goddamn text message. Hey, Antulio, what's the motherfucking deal? Man, how you been? Good to see you. I hope all is well, sir.
We gonna get us a crib and everything.
Cap, you know I don't play with your ass. I thought that.
Down where the car is. Wait a minute, cuz.
Anyways.
Hold on, cause this boy fucking in here.
Mom, tell us how you feel about this situation.
Shit ain't finna get the popping up in you.
Hell no. He done got in trouble about his mama for bringing two bitches in the house. Look at her, they look just alike.
And keep me off there. I ain't got my room. Man, we going viral, man.
This bitch just say, get me off there because I ain't got my wig on. See? See? But I be saying this shit, I'm a hater. I be saying this shit, I'm a hater. Everybody that way, man, it's time. Let's finish this shit. I just got like 4 seconds.
Give me that shit, I'm gonna post.
I'll post this, which y'all can see.
All right, we're done with this shit. Done with this shenaniganery and tomfoolery. This. I'm glad that we got to that. All right. So I showed y'all a video earlier. I got 2 videos left, and then we're gonna open up the lines, and I'm gonna rant for a second right before I open up the lines. So, excuse me, I forgot I even had my tea over here. I'm even steeping my tea. Look at me, I'm not even doing my proper tea dipping. So I showed y'all that video in the schoolhouse, right? And I said, you know where this anger comes from? You know where this violence comes from? You know, the black kids and the black parents and taking the white schools, they're going to need black therapists, right? Niggas be believing this goofy shit. Because these are motherfuckers who ain't never been nowhere, who live vicariously through other fake racists and all this bullshit. They watch a lot of TV. Anyway, get out and live. I'm going to show you where this anger comes from. I'm going to show you where this aggression comes from.
Come on, we ain't gonna do shit.
Hey, there's a kid right there, man.
Oh.
Is that fucking serious? There's a kid right there, dude.
They don't care.
That's what I'm doing.
I ain't getting in that fight. Oh, let's
stay back.
Girls.
You jump in there. I'm not getting in there.
I don't care about no fucking kid.
Please. Stop it, ladies. Man, this kid's right here. Stop it, ladies.
Ladies, where are the ladies? Who sees ladies?
You don't know me. No, you don't know me. You don't know me.
Break it up. Break it up. Break it up. Hey, step back.
I know the fuck. Fuck you, bitch. You don't know me.
Come on, break it up. Go.
Wig?
What up?
Wigs coming up?
Where's my shoe?
Again, when I say what I be saying, no natural shit. Motherfuckers, wigs and weaves flying everywhere. Every single time. It's the same shit. That's why they saw them little girls in the video early in the schoolhouse fighting angry. Like they fighting for their life mad. They get it from their fucking mamas. That's who it is, right? There's an influx of overwhelming amount of single mothers in the black community, right? Where they learning it from? Learning it from them. They do it in fucking front of Walmart. The fucking kids, not even budging, like they used to this shit. Right? Other women, I ain't getting it. And see, this is where I say where women got it all fucked up, right? Because y'all sitting there saying, ladies, come on, ain't no ladies. Two fucking goofy ass bitches. No shit. Two fucking goofy ass bitches. Y'all trying to treat them with some respect. Man, snatch both of them hoes up by their little oxtails and send them on about their way. Throw them in jail. Oh, why would you want to take them away from their children, huh? They don't give a fuck about them kids. These bitches fighting in the middle of Walmart for what? What reason? What reason do you have to go that hard in the fucking Walmart? And obviously we know who the aggressor was, right? And of course, first thing you do when you get up is not to go check on the kid, make sure everything is all right. Is to pick your weave up or your wig up, try to put it back on your fucking head. Clown shit. Who wears wigs? Actors and clowns. That's who the fuck wear with old people and people with alopecia. And that'd be the first thing when you talk about it. You don't know if they got a medical condition. Every black bitch in the world must have, like 90% of black women must have fucking alopecia in the medical condition. Because all the motherfuckers wearing the shit. Then you see the little fucking braids up under the shit. Like, come on, get the fuck, bro. Like, that's why I say, man, miss me with that shit. I don't give a fuck how motherfuckers feel about it. Anyway. Again. Beat up in front of her son. He just looked like, damn, what happened to my mama?
No, fuck you, bitch. Please stop.
What's wrong? You know where a purse is at?
Yeah, I'm good.
You stay with her.
You don't know me, bitch. You broke. Bro, ain't good. No, they need to go. Come on, we ain't gonna do shit.
Hey, there's a kid right there, man.
Oh.
Please, are you fucking serious? There's a kid right there, dude.
They don't care.
That's my
lady. I'm trying to see if the person in yellow is another kind of bigger child, or if that's a grown woman, because that motherfucker got hit in the crossfire, swinging like fucking wild wildebeest, bro. Just attacking like a fucking wildebeest. Somebody hit that. Somebody impregnated that. Somebody fucking impregnated that. You know what I'm saying? All right, and Tulio. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the Marie Lovely. What's the motherfucking deal? Elvira. I'm finna, give me just a second. I got one more video to show y'all after this, right? Because we're talking about accountability. We're talking about anti-accountability in particular groups. Y'all know where this is all leading up to. Let's watch this last video, right? Well, let me finish this one more time for the people in the back.
They don't care.
She said it. They don't care. They don't fucking care. That was a black woman who said it. I guess you got to hear from one of them. And then, you know, when they tell you fix your behavior, who said it? Monique said fix your behavior. Fucking Ayala. Y'all loved the shit whenever it was drama and all that. But when she started saying black women got to do better, oh, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers turn on you quick when you say be accountable for your behaviors. Your behaviors that put you in these situations. They don't know what they're talking about. They just hating. They policing us.
I ain't getting in that fight. Oh, let's
stay back.
Girls.
You jump in there. I'm not getting in there.
Please.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's already happened. What is she talking about?
Ladies.
Calm down.
You don't know me. No, you don't know me.
That's always the thing too. You don't know me. You don't know their story. All these like goofy excuses, goofy ass fucking it'd be the dumbest fucking shit. Like anybody with a little bit of common sense and decency about themselves understands this shit, but except a major portion of one particular group in America, and then the ones that don't act like that always try to go to Kate for the rest of them that do. Uh-oh. Look at this racist white man. Look at this racist white man breaking up this fight. Breaking up this fight where one woman is clearly getting the shit beat out of her who happens to be a black man. He's a racist. And then the comments on this video too, that's all they were talking about. Look at the white people. Look at the white guy. He was, look how he looked. He was so proud to see a cop. Like, It's never fucking accountability for these goofy bitches. And a lot of niggas who be batting for this shit is because their mamas act like this, their sisters act like this, their aunties and their cousins act
Break
like
it up! Break it up! Break it up! Hey! Step back!
I know. Fuck you, bitch.
Break it up, go. What up?
Fuck you, bitch.
Ma'am.
Where's my shoe?
Put that wig on to sell you some shit, but that's a kid, man. Look at this. This little kid got like a little pink purse type thing on. That's a kid. And got hit in the midst of all that other shit. Probably that lady's kid that got hit because this fucking wildebeest in charged. You know what I'm saying? Attack and got no fucking remorse for none of the other motherfuckers there, and just running through ransacking the fucking aisles, right? Shit don't make no fucking sense. Anyway, I ain't even gonna finish it the second time. Let's get to this one. This is what I'm saying. This is the thing right here. Oh, did I put the whatchamacallit up? I guess I should have put this up way beforehand, but I didn't, so. Sorry for your ears. Hey, this is Dan. I should have put this shit up way before the stream started, but we like an hour and 15 minutes in, so it's too late now, but I'm still gonna put up the following. See, maybe consider graphic. Viewer discretion is advised. If you're in the den, you already know how we rocking. If you're new to the den, well, sorry. This is the Lizzos, the oppression fighters. You know, when racism and injustice rear its ugly head, there's only one thing you can do as a strong black woman, and that is shake your ass.
Now they doing this type of photo. Stop playing with her. Boy, they getting crazy.
Weaves everywhere. Let me know if y'all see some natural.
Oh, wait, what?
Let me tell y'all, majority of a particular group is overweight. Where the numbers at? What it say? You just look at any fucking video and you see it. It's a visual. And I'm not hating on the BBWs. I'm just calling out facts. Like, you say, hey, this particular group, 80% is overweight or majority obese or whatever. Yeah, y'all just making up numbers. But you look at any of these videos, you seen it with the fucking kids. You see it with the picture of two I just showed. Like, it's everywhere. But, you know, I'm just King Coonin. Don't mind me.
What?
Bye.
I'm a Rick.
The music. But this is what I'm saying. This is how you fight injustice. Shake your dirty ass. Fucking stupid ass shit. Like, what, again, there's no logic. And I'm to the point where, that's why I say I've been sick of twerking for years. That shit don't fucking mean shit. Like, the bitch twerks, she almost seems like she a retard to me. It's like a default mechanism. Brain shortage, let me start shaking my ass. Shake my ass. I don't know what else to do with myself. Like, goofy fucking hoe. Like, god damn, bro. It's like, I can't take this shit. I really can't. And it, you know what's super fun? Like I said, I'm glad I got me a good one, right? So I'm talking this shit, but I just feel so fucked up because it's the representation. But motherfuckers get mad at me for saying things I say, but not that. Motherfuckers get mad at guys like Dan for bringing facts, for bringing, you know, common sense to the situation, but not the motherfuckers doing this dumb shit. You don't know their story. You don't know why they're in the middle of the street shaking their ass, because they're dumb. They're whores and they're probably drunk. They don't know anything else to do because they're fucking stupid. Like, could you imagine if during the civil rights movement, motherfuckers was sicking dogs on people and the bitches just start my ass for justice. Teach this goddamn dog. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. This is the goofy shit that we're fucking on. This is where we're at now. And motherfuckers think they listen to goofy ass Lizzo. Twerking is a form of rebellion. This is how we combat being mistreated. No, you just shaking your fucking dirty ass and you look dumb. That's it. That's it. You telling me Miley Cyrus chicken butt was up there fighting oppression and injustice? She was twerking for BLM? Like, come on, bro. Like, America is washed. I hate to say it. It's like there are people who are really trying to stand up for the principles and integrity that, you know, this country was founded upon. Yes, there was a very bad period in this country's history where things were happening in a disproportionate amount. I'm fortunate that I wasn't born in that time, and I've been able to benefit from the good. Now, there was a time where I focused on all that, and my life was much more miserable when slavery is why things aren't going. We should just shake our ass. Like, you stop thinking like that and you realize you focus on what you do have and not what you don't have. You focus on the opportunities that you do have and not what people who had to go through the fucked up shit so that you could have those opportunities went through, and then you sitting here blowing that shit. You know what I mean? These are the motherfuckers that get all the lower end benefits, right? These are the squeaky wheels that get the grease and then allegedly represented. These are the type of motherfuckers that go out and lie about having 3 or 4 kids. These are my kids and I can't pay the rent because I've been in the club shaking my ass too much. And it's like, and then motherfuckers feel sorry for them, mainly women. Because I think, and it's simp ass niggas. There's a bunch of bitch ass niggas because they grew up with fucking moms like this, dog. Like, and so they feel, my mom, she was an ass shaker and I feel bad because they just don't know any better. It's white supremacy's making them do it. Really? Like, all the fucking excuses in the world for people like, we live in the information age. You know what people like this, you know what information they do? They go find out where the celebrity's going to be at for fucking All-Star Weekend. That's the information they go seek out. Well, where's the party at? You know what I'm saying? They can make it to the club for happy hour, with a happy hour or ladies' night or whatever the fuck. You get in by 10. Oh, they going to be there on time for that shit. That bitch got the same dress on as me. Fuck that bitch. I'm going to fight that bitch. Like, 2 motherfuckers don't even know each other mad. Like, dumb shit, though. Like, this is why I said I had to turn the card in. Like, I'm an individual, and I do not wake up every day about some goofy-ass racist shit. All this shit pans out, right? If you just take a step back and look at it. People are in bad shape, and we can talk about actual physical shape, or we can talk about their situation, their quality of life, because of lack of discipline is what it all boils down to. It's all a lack of discipline. Think about it. If we're talking about the physical shape, you don't eat a bunch of junk food, you work out, you sleep well, all those things, you end up getting in pretty good shape, right? All that stuff. You eat a bunch of crap all day long, you eat a bunch of ultra-processed bullshit all day, you consume 15,000 calories a fucking day. It's a lot, right? Sounds like a lot. Probably not as hard as you think. And then all of a sudden you're having all these issues and these problems and you're wondering, why? I've been doing good. I don't know what happened. It's like, come on. You're undisciplined. You don't keep track of the shit you eat. You're eating snacking between snacks. It's like, it's fucked up. Same thing in everyday life. You don't manage your money. You go out and get your paycheck. Or say like these motherfuckers who hit these loans and all this. Instead of going and actually, hey, why don't you take this shit and make a real business so you never have to be in this situation again? No, I'm going to go buy a Lambo and some Jordans and I'm going to floss for the internet. Like, motherfuckers is so ass backwards. Motherfuckers got PPP loans for several $1 million and became rappers. If that ain't the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life, that's what niggas got niggas fucked up. Rappers, rap music. I'll be thinking I just be saying that shit, but it's like, yes, not everybody wants to grow up to be a rapper. There's so many motherfuckers who are influenced by this shit. And you can't say, no, they're not. Rapper say some kind of lingo or some slang, what happened? Everybody started using the lingo and the slang. Rapper started wearing a particular kind of clothes, everybody started wearing the fucking clothes. And it works in other musical genres too, I'm sure. But you know where it's prevalent. Niggas started rocking a particular type of jewels, everybody started rocking them jewels, doing this, doing that, whatever it may be. And you can't sit here and tell me niggas is not influenced by this shit. You can't tell, oh, the music don't influence me. Well, maybe you can't afford to be influenced by the music. But all of these fucking piss poor decisions, right? And so accountability across the board with these groups. And you could say that's not just a racial thing because you got lots of groups doing that. When I'm talking about accountability, I'm talking about really black women more than anything. And I'm not blaming all the problems of black people on black women, but I'm blaming black women's problems on black women. No good men. You look at the stats, more than half of black men don't have kids or doing well, up average to above average for themselves. They're not marrying for particular reasons. But then when you look at, you know, black women and why the numbers are so low and what's going on, when y'all get knocked up by the same fucking niggas, but niggas ain't shit. When y'all stop fucking the same nigga, y'all realize that they are. You know, you on the bottom of the barrel when it comes to earnings and certain things, but the average solid man who's doing average or, you know, making a decent income in America is not good enough. You need a baller. You deserve a baller because you put some weave in your head that you got some other nigga, some other sucker to pay for. These women will literally not pay their rent to make sure they got some weave and shit in their head. You can go to any random area in your town, you might see a weave, tumbleweed floated. It comes from some white lady. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I start going in on the type of shit. I can talk about the fucking just the things that they do themselves, like no other culture of women. We can talk about the eyelashes. We can talk about all the other shit, but no other culture of women deviates so far from who they naturally are and then talk so much more shit about everybody else. Why do we want to be like us? What do you think the fucking blonde shit in your head is? What do you think people don't fuck with you because you got this shitty attitude because you feel like the world is against you? And this works with people of all sorts. And when people come to this realization, but I think as a group, black women got this the worst. You feel like, oh, we the most oppressed, we're the most hated. Well, when you approach the world with that attitude, guess what? The world is going to treat you with that attitude, right? And it's like, it's no different than the Karens of the world, right? You know, they start a bunch of shit and then, you know, play the victim and all that other shit. It's the same fucking thing, just a different skin tone. But I don't think Karens overwhelmingly encompass, you know, white. I don't think most white women are Karens. I don't think 90% of white women are Karens, right? And so, again, when we've had these conversations, there has yet to be a dispute to the things I've said. The one person who did try to, you know, have that conversation, they're no longer amongst us. You know, they could only go by their feelings, even though they knew better and they participated in the same things themselves, even though they would not openly admit it. You know, and that's what I'm saying. And that's the thing. It's just like, and then instead of you know, when they blame black men, it's because black men ain't doing this, they're dating outside the race. So how do we get other races to date it? Other races don't want to date y'all. Other races don't want to deal with y'all because they see the behavior in which you exhibit, which you're like-minded, but you know, he's grubbing down. We're for the black man. No, you're not. You're not even for yourself. So how can you be for anybody else? So anyway, well, we know you're a weave savior, Broderick. You know what I mean? Okay, we're outnumbered. A lot of BW stuck in the matrix. They don't want to be. I agree. Rappers started getting shot. This, that, and the third. Yes, this, that, and the third, and whoop-de-whoop, all of this stuff. But again, like I said, all of that stuff has an impact. Take your card, please. All right, let me open up the lines. I've been ramble on. Boopity boopity boop. The number is, I don't know. It's something 10. I think 1337. I don't remember the rest of it. Don't text it because the text, I don't know if I got the text on. So if you text it in, just don't do that. 832-694-1337. If you'd like to call in and share your thoughts tonight. Broderick, the other day, you said you had some beef. I know you're old, nigga. You probably forgot what the beef was. You see, you called into the sauce saying you had some beef about something, and then you disappeared, never to be seen again. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm trying to figure that whole thing out. Oh, word. I think everybody in here done hit the like button. No, look, I'll be knowing, right? And I get it, because certain topics and certain things that I say sting certain people, right? And I don't know everybody individually enough to be talking on a personal matter. So I'm speaking definitely in generalities, and I'm speaking on behaviors more than I'm speaking about people. But when certain groups encompass these behaviors more than others, then you have to say so. When somebody speaks on black men doing this, this, and this, I can't sit there and say, well, you know, no, it's not true. I'm like, yeah, it's a fact. It's happening. You know, I used to participate in these behaviors. I realized it was wrong, so I changed. But other people, you know, doesn't work like that. What's the motherfucking deal? We got calling into the den this evening. Hello, hello. Just a trip. I thought it picked up. May have to call back. I thought I picked up the call. I may have missed it. And whoever just called, feel free to call back. I thought I picked it up. I don't know what happened. Interesting. It's a ghost. Space ghost, coast to coast. It was Bill. It's Bill O'Brien. Yeah, I agree, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, there's a statement that I know I heard a lot of black women get mad about. People say, oh, you're cute for a black girl. And again, and if you do notice, when I say that, the other race that do date black women, majority of the time, it is not the ones who wear weave and things like that. The ones that, look, if a white dude, Hispanic dude, whatever, get with a black, she's going to be bad. She's not going to be the stereotypical. She's going to be more than likely a natural, in good shape. You know what I'm saying? All of those other things. Now, there's always, you know, anomalies. Okay, here we go. Let me see what's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in to the den this evening?
Hey, it's Trillmatic, man.
Trillmatic, what's on your mind this evening?
I mean, I don't see how it's ever going to change. I really don't. Like, it's how it is. It's fucked up, but this is how our people are lost. I really don't.
You got like a little echo in the background. I don't know if you can turn it down.
Oh, I think that's you. That's you. All right. I think like we lost, bro. It's sad. It's sad. Our women, you know, well, not all our women, you know, but the hair hats, all of them, like they lead the charge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up, bro. But you know, I don't know how. I don't see it changing. I see it getting worse, if anything.
Yeah, and I think I have to agree with you on that. But my thing is, like, I wonder why do you think it's so hard for women, black women especially, to see that when a man says, hey man, you know, this is kind of what's going on. This is what we actually like. versus, you know, what y'all are doing, but they still continue in that direction.
Because of the agenda that's being pushed so much, and people don't get out. And you know how we grew up. You know, we had to be out in the public. We had to mingle with people.
Right.
These days, people grow up on the internet. So, I mean, you got people like Sha'carri or like that type of shit. Like, it's over. I think it's over. I mean, we in the last days. I ain't gonna say it like that, like I'm just super religious, but I really feel that. We're in the last days, man, and it's fucked up because, you know, these type of, you know, just the shit I've been watching you, man, and like the shit I've been seeing when I start watching you maybe like 5 months ago, man, I started seeing all this old cisgender. I never knew that shit. Until now. And then when I started watching you, I was like, what the fuck is all this shit? You know what I'm saying? And I said, what the fuck is going on? And so when I started paying attention to that shit, I was like, okay, we doomed. We doomed. But then when I see the government start to acknowledge this shit, I'm like, oh, hell no. I've been in the fucking box too long. You know, because I just go to work and go to the crib. That's all I do. Yeah. Like, I saw this in your ass. I bullshit you not. When you said, where there's more than 3, I will not be. And so I kind of started doing that shit. I was like, all right, I know a whole bunch. I live in the Houston area too, bro. Yeah. So when I started stopped going around my people, I was like, okay, I'm chilling now. Yeah. You know, a lot of bullshit cut out for real. I think my first time watching you was what's the little homegirl who got killed, little 60-year-old, and I was like, this nigga making a lot of sense. This nigga making a lot of sense, man. And so I subscribed to you then, bro. And yeah. And I was like, bro, this nigga making some sense, bro. And so I kept watching. And I know you seen me a little bit more and more in your shit. Yes, you know what I'm saying? And bro, like I think it's a done deal for us. You know, because the more I walk out, I see the bonnets on these bitches' head. You know what I'm saying? Ignorant ass niggas everywhere I go, bro. And it's like, damn, like why don't we want more for ourselves? Exactly. Why don't we try to help each other? Exactly. Like it's fucking sad, bro. Like I shouldn't have to carry my gun everywhere I go. I shouldn't have to carry it, but I feel like I know in Houston, nigga, it's crazy right now. Man. We slowly turning into Chicago. Yeah. We're slowly turning into Chicago, definitely. Like I seen the people get killed at the aquarium eating. Now, like, bro, like, nigga, you can't even go out no more. Like,
it's been like the last 2 or 3 days, been 2 or 3 murders in the Galleria area.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Yeah, in the Galleria. You see the cop got killed from New Orleans. And I'm like, bro, like, I can't even go to the Galleria no more. Like, I shouldn't have to carry my gun every single place I go. Yeah. And it's sad, kind of. But I guess that's where we at, man. And I look at our black people, we don't even want to see each other prosper. No. Like, we rather blame each other than, so as soon as a white man do some shit, that's when you want to march. Fuck all that, man. Fuck all that. Nigga, I just want to go to work, prosper, and do my thing. Exactly. But it's sad, bro. It's really sad to watch. And it's like you're witnessing it in real time. You witness these other countries, bro. Like, you see the Taliban. I don't want to bring that type of shit up, but you see the Taliban and all this type of shit. Like, they have their rules and their shit. Yeah. Who are we to come and invade? Yeah, it's fucked up how they do shit. Yeah. But who are we to invade on their type of shit, how they look at shit? I was watching the state of Jamaica, bro, the other day, and we had the gay flag flying up over the Jamaican flag. And I'm like, bro, how the fuck we gonna come in somebody else's country and like and impose our shit on them? You know what I mean? Because all the weird shit we do over here. That's crazy, bro. And I don't know. That's the type of shit I've been peeping out.
I definitely,
man.
I definitely get it. That's the thing, you know, we try to push this idea for folks who don't want it. I don't think most people here want it, you know, but again, once the media the media controls it, I think the media has more control than the politicians. So once you start, you know, injecting that into the media, you get people comfortable with it, you get people familiar with it, and then all of a sudden, oh, you know, it's no big deal, oh, it ain't, you know, and then it gets to the point where we are now. Like I say, when you was talking about all the cisgender, I had no idea about all that shit till I started coming across some of these little videos. I'm like, and that's what I say. That's why sometimes when I see it, I'm like,
nigga,
really?
You put me on all of that. I swear you did. I never knew about none of that. And nigga, you're the first time I ever called into YouTube or anything.
Oh shit.
No doubt.
Okay.
But yeah, man, that shit weird, bro.
Yeah. That's why it's a wild one. That's why I said I agree with you. It's like everything is every principle, everything that once existed, it seems like it's just deteriorating. You know, and it's
it seems like it's the opposite. Yeah. It's the opposite. You can't even call a pregnant woman. You got to call them a pregnant person. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. Exactly. And if you want to call me homo, like, bro, Honcho, look up. Boosie was on the Breakfast Club today. All right. Oh. They tried to fucking change his point of view. You know how Boosie is.
Yeah.
He gonna stand on 10. So they tried to really change. They tried to call him homophobic, but he just, bro, you can't impose your fucking values on me. I stand on what I stand on, and that's what it is. So I don't know, man. It's crazy, and it is what it is, though. You know, we can't change it. Like I said, we outnumbered, so it is. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You know, you could, but see, niggas like you, bro. I promise you, when I first started picking you, bro, it kind of, I was like, it inspired me really. So when I was around like coworkers and shit, I would be like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna just take my mind. And you can see the motherfuckers who would like, you know, somebody like they were like, hey, shut the fuck up about this other shit. They didn't want to hear it. Yeah. But I was like, nah, bro, like, cause nah, man, this shit is sick, and you need more people to fucking stand up and say shit. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna just fall to the waistline. You know what I'm saying?
and what's crazy about it is you hear a lot of these people, because it's a lot of these folks, you know, it's cool, you know, now because they getting attention and all this shit for these behaviors.
Yep.
But you see a lot of people down the line who say, man, I regretted doing this. Nobody ever told me I shouldn't have done this. And then I did things that are permanent that I can't go back from. And that's why they have them issues. You know, they try to blame, oh, it's y'all people being homophobic, it's y'all people being oppressed. That's why they got the highest rate of suicide. That's not the reason why. The reason why is because they are dealing with some serious confusion. They're dealing with some serious internal problems.
Mental illness.
Exactly.
It's a mental illness.
Exactly.
I've seen some shit where, man, it's matter of fact, I'm about to steal it from you, bro. Matter of fact, she's talking to a 2-year-old. My son is 2. And you talking to him about fucking color and gayness and all this weird ass shit. Like, no, he don't even know that, nigga. Exactly. How dare you? How dare you? I'm gonna put my kids in private school now over this bullshit. Cause that's not right. But, you know, nigga, I grew up Democrat. Yeah. Well, my family grew up Democrat. But I swear when I got my own mind, I really changed I flipped that whole shit. I'm more, I would say, conservative. You know what I mean? Like, because that shit, it just doesn't make sense. Right. It doesn't make sense. You can't push that on. I seen that shit. I think you showed it. Where we're coming for your kids, and like, what kind of weird shit is this? How is this legal? Yeah. How is this shit legal? How the fuck is this legal? It just doesn't make sense to me, and I see how the media really they flip the narrative. Yeah. They flip it, make it seem like it's cool and shit, but it's not. It's bad, actually. And black people need to wake up. They need to wake up and get out of that mind frame. Because a lot of black people in that cheap mind frame. You see, like the shit you exposed of last night with the crack shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that was last night. the crazy shit. Like, that shit just a distraction for you ignorant ass dumb niggas. You niggas over here breaking your legs and shit over stupid shit. You ain't getting nothing done. Yeah, it's sad, bro. It's fucking sad.
No
and I
prize,
hate
no
to watch
reward,
it.
no nothing. Just doing
No,
some shit.
nothing. Just doing shit, and they get to play on us every time. They get to play on us. They steal from us. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, damn, niggas is lost. Because the majority win. The majority win. And it's sad, bro. And I ain't never called this shit, but damn, nigga, you the first time. But, yeah, man, this shit crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Well, look, I tell you what, though, Mr. Trillmatic, I'm glad you did call. You know, I appreciate you calling and shit. Like, as we keep this thing going, I'd definitely love to hear more from you.
Man, I want the ribs, man. What I gotta see, man.
Hey, it just take a little time, man. It just take a little time.
I ain't trying to be like, what's that nigga name? Broderick. I ain't trying to be like that nigga.
Yeah, don't be like Broderick, man. That's the wrong one.
No, man, we ain't tired all day. Yeah.
You already know, man.
All right, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Man, I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate you listening and support, man. Thank you.
Already.
All right, you have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta love that H-time mindset, man. And that's what I say, and that's what it is. And it's just like you gotta, and it's unfortunate. Like, you kind of gotta step away. And even if you are, you've been raised conservative your entire life, sometimes you gotta step away and just think, for yourself. Like, I give my pops that, that's something he always encouraged, was to think, even though I'm not going to give him credit for a lot of shit, I do got to give him credit for certain things, because he always encouraged me to think for myself. There were times I was definitely washed and caught up in the crowd, but when I did take that time to step back, step away, and really look at things for myself and reality, and see what was really what, man, I started realizing, like, dog, niggas, we get caught up in the entertainment, the excitement, and sometimes you just watch and just look at the group. Don't be a part of it. Just look at the group and you see what it's just like, is this how I was behaving? Is this what I was a part of? Like, because it's detrimental in that energy. When you in something, it's hard to see the big picture. Step back and really take a look at it. You be like, God damn, I can't believe that. I participate in that mentality. That's what I say all the time. Like I say, it took me, I always refer to that restaurant. That working at that restaurant changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Look at Project there trying to get people to come buy the ribs. See, I plugged Broderick the other day on the sauce, man. He wasn't even in there. While he was out there selling ribs on the pregame show, I showed that nigga Broderick some love, and I was trying to plug his ribs and tell people to go down there. I forgot to put the address on there though. But my thing is this, man, and I'm glad he mentioned Boosie on the Breakfast Club. I saw a little bit of a clip of that, and I saw it so early I forgot. Definitely should have spoke on that a little bit more. We might address that tomorrow, because the way they was doing it, well, rap been about this and it, and all the negative shit. And there was 2 points of that, right? That could have been handled, because rap has been negative, and that's why I say I've been kind of on the kick that I've been on lately too. Is like, I can't say this, that, and this. And I don't want to say this, that, and the third, because DeWanda just pointed it out. But it's just because I can't participate in these behaviors, and then I'm listening to this shit and I'm doing it. And some people may say, "Oh, it's a minor thing," but I'm a firm believer in affirmations. I'm not sitting here saying incantations, and I'm not saying some old weirdo shit. But when you continue to repeat something to yourself, you either engage in it, or it becomes acceptable to you, or whatever it may be. And that's where we are, right? That's where we are. No, I didn't know you said, thank you. I didn't even see you. I didn't know you even knew. But yeah, that was just, I show love. Because I think if somebody asked me what was the best barbecue in the city, I think I plugged it in. But like, you accept these things, and that's why I think we're to the point where we are with so many black folks accepting a lot of papers. You listen to the music, the women referring to themselves, "Oh, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a this." Like, whatever happened to want to be maybe a good wife instead of a bad bitch. You see all these quote unquote bad bitches depressed and sad, but they get on the social media and they tell you all this other shit, and then you know, don't fucking don't really be happy, be miserable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talked all about old gal, what's her name? She stayed, she ain't trying to get unmarried. She know that's the best she gonna do. Who is it? Cardi B or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be the best she gonna. You know what? I might just do that, brother. I'm working on something. I told you I'm trying to see what I can do because like I've been saying, I want to do some man on the street shit. But I'm gonna see if I can find maybe like a little rig or something. See, sometimes you have to change your vision, right? And my vision, I don't know why, but every time I thought man on street, I always see myself, holding the microphone, interviewing the person. But after watching some old buddy shit, I'm just sitting there thinking like, you know what? I'm gonna just have to kind of let them rock with it and just do the recording and the question asking, do it all at once. I'm just gonna be a one-man machine instead of trying to have to find somebody to hold the camera doing it. I don't need to be on the fucking thing. I mean, y'all already know what it is. So I'm gonna try to get me like a little rig or something like that. And so, because I'm definitely gonna start getting out there because it's time to really get this thing growing. Because like I said, if I get some good content, some fresh content, and continue to do live streams, and the OGs, I already know y'all gonna handle it. I ain't even worried about it. We get some new crowds in here during these lives. It'll be very exciting. I might have to start slanging wrenches. But like I said, man, it's once you start accepting these things in your mind, you start accepting these titles, you just say, oh, it ain't nothing. It's just, it's just some music. It's just some music. Shit. That's the way you get indoctrinated. That's the easiest way to, to keep repeating affirmations, singing songs over and over again. You see a lot of these, if you don't think music affects you, think about people who listen to like that weird, depressing, I guess what you call emo shit. They dress weird, they dress dark, and they all sad, and they're doing like, and it's just people who listen to a primary genre of particular music behave, look, and act generally in a certain way. Y'all saw my partner in the very first video, Young Blood. He's finna call his daddy. And they could probably be listening to NBA Youngboy and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what it is. Model myself after proven part. So it's kind of a thing. And I see what you're saying. It's super funny because I was thinking about that today. Because I was just kind of thinking back about the sha'carri thing. And I was just saying, because I'm just looking at people saying certain stuff, and I'm just like, that would be me saying outrageous stuff like, yeah, I'm better than Joe Rogan and all this other shit. But ultimately, that's something I would love to do. That's something I would definitely love to have real live interviews. And the shit that started, I'm mad because some, whatever JRE, I know he partakes and stuff. I was the original partaker because this all started out as the Kush did, right? I used to roll up, get on here and talk super crazy, get super lit. I don't think it'll ever go back to that fully. And I'm not saying I would never do it again, but it would definitely have to be like certain streams. And I still got a little waiting period I got to get through. But ultimately, I would like to do something different. I have some ideas. I keep a book full of different ideas and things. But right now, what I have to work on is growth. That's what I have to. I have to work on growth. And so I may have to do certain things that certain people do. But, I talk all this shit, but, sometimes you just gotta do what works. I try to want to do everything uniquely and try this and try that and do all this other stuff. But sometimes you just gotta stick to the script, and continue doing what works. And because I realized, I was looking at, other platforms, other things, what was working, what I got away from in the den was the call. Same thing with the sauce. When we were taking calls, when we were chopping it up. Now, I'm not saying, look, right now, we ain't finna be doing no more 3, 4 hour, 5 hour, you know what I'm saying, podcasts or whatever. Maybe if it gets to that point where it's worthwhile, we'd be calling and talking all night and all that stuff. We've had some great calls. There's definitely some great dens. But right now it's just not feasible. But you know, with growth and if things, you know, ever take off, then, you know, maybe that's a possibility. But getting back to talking with the people, that's what made it so enjoyable. That's what made it so, and I think that's what everybody liked, the diversity. You know, it wasn't just me sitting here talking. You know, we had conversations with various people. We'd have some of the craziest conversations, just, and then when you'd have people call in that you never heard before. I mean, there's just some memorable calls, especially some first time callers, and how they just jumped into certain conversations. I'll never forget Miss Cartier's first call. I think that was a very popular call in the den. I need to try to go back and find it. She was talking about what she say. I don't trust no damn Nigerians. That shit was the funniest fucking shit. She turned out to be right about this shit. The Nigerians was in on the shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're absolutely right. I gotta collaborate. I gotta reach out, and I've actually been trying to, right? And I've tried to reach out, and maybe my problem is I need to reach up. You know what I mean? Because I've tried to reach out to people, you know, maybe with around, you know, a small subscriber to maybe make it attractive to want to come on and have that conversation. Maybe I just need to reach up to people with a larger base, you know. So I always try to look at myself from the angle of trying to be maybe beneficial to others. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, okay, well, I'm gonna reach out and help somebody maybe who has a smaller following. Maybe they can come on and say some things and that'll, you know, help them out. But maybe I need to think differently. You know what I mean? So there's definitely a lot in the thought process in which I have to do. But then a lot of me just wants to be organic, like, you know, so that way, you know, it always can be recreated. Sometimes I overthink shit, you know, so it is what it is. And that's true. YouTube doesn't like people being too honest with it. You know, I don't want to be the blackface of white supremacy on YouTube. But I honestly don't give a shit. So, you know, I might have to, you say, do a political topic collab. All right, we can do that. That would definitely work. What would you like to talk about? We're going to talk about Cuomo's dog. I'm overthinking right now. I'm always overthinking. Yeah. But see, he's the blackface of white supremacy, you know, on the more I wouldn't say political. I guess on the political he's running. But I'm just trying to be the YouTube guy with it. But yeah, I overthink everything, and that's why I say that's something I've definitely been working on too. That's why I haven't been as discordy lately. I've been just analyzing some new thinking processes, some new manners of thinking, organizing my thoughts, operation, and becoming a more efficient person. So, because I tend to overthink stuff, and that can be stagnant. They can cause stagnant behavior. So, that's why. Modern dating and the psychology behind it. I think right now, I think that's the hottest shit going. I think dating right now, I think so many people are just struggling with dating. It's I don't know if because people as a whole have become shallow across the board, or has people's psychology, has people's mentality changed so much over the years. How much of it has to do with the shit that we take in, you know? I'm curious. But maybe because, you know, we're so involved in everybody else's lives now, people feel like they deserve the same thing some of these celebrities and others are getting. So maybe they feel like they're settling when be their best option. All right. Well, like I said, I'll get to whatchamacallit, and we'll plug in. I'll pull up by the rib truck and we'll interview people as they come and buy ribs. And then it'll be like double duty. They'll be eating the ribs, and it'll be like a commercial for you. You know what I'm saying? While I do the den stuff, and then we'll take the rib shots and we'll plug the commercial in the sauce somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We'll plug it like in the middle of a sauce stream or something like that. Bye. There you go. Then you owe me free ribs if I do that shit. But with that being said, it is about that time. But like I say, let me look at it, because like I said, I'm gonna need to give me like a little rig set up, and then I want to make that happen. That'd probably be a good idea though. So I do. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. I thank y'all. And shout out to Trillmatic, first time caller. And I'm glad that you felt compelled to call in and share your thoughts. And like I said, definitely want to hear more from you. You got the tent? Okay, we can make it happen then. Maybe I'm a collab with Broderick, the rip guy. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. I do thank y'all. Again, it is an honor. It is a privilege. More than anything, it is my pleasure. I'm gonna go and drink me some bedtime tea, and take my happy ass to bed. Get up for fucking 5:30 and do it all over again. Yes, I'm on this mission to prove a point. I'll tell y'all what that point is in about 30 days or so. Can we block Bell Karen? You wouldn't be referring to Miss Bell Northern style, oh man, we'll have some prearranged questions. But if I catch a charge, nigga, you gotta bail me out. But with that being said, then, folks, I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. Take my ass to bed and chucking up a deuce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Y'all ain't got to go home. I implore you to get some rest wherever you may be, unless you're at work. Don't sleep on the job. But I gotta get the fuck up out the den. Till tomorrow night at 9. Y'all stay good. Y'all stay fine.